All right, guys. Name is Tyler, aka Nanogenix, and today, guys, we're hopping in because we have some breaking news here on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. A brand new cooler unit. Now, you probably have seen at least something about this, right? So you might be saying, wait, Nano, we've known about a cooler event coming for the last day or so. Because if you guys have checked the JP news at all, on the JP version, there was obviously a teaser to a cooler event. However, the official page and, of course, Hadosama both have dropped what is going on with this brand new physical cooler unit, as well as some Dokkan Awakens. So, without any further ado, let's hop in and let's talk about this brand new TUR cooler, or Kura, depending on how you guys want to say his name. I've been saying cooler since I was a little kid, so that's how we're going to refer to it here in this video. So, brand new physical cooler. Once he is Dokkan Awakened, obviously we're going to get a brand new 50 stamina event. I think from the news, it did appear to be a like Super 2 type mission, so definitely going to be probably something pretty tough. You're not going to be able to bring like Icarus's or Senzu Beans into the fight, and I think SSJ1 Gokus are going to do more damage, but that's it, just SSJ1s. Let's go ahead and let's hop in and let's talk about this cooler card. Leader skill, extreme physical type. Key +3, HP attack and defense, at 120% up. Super Fizz types, Key +1, HP attack and defense, 50% up. Sound a little familiar? Sound a little familiar. Passive is attack and defense, 100% up. And guaranteed additional attack, and the additional attack can sometimes be a super attack. So we're getting that Vegito and that Broly style, I guess I should say the blue Vegito and Broly style passives coming over to these guys. So definitely a very interesting thing, because he is essentially Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, minus about 20%, because Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's passive is attack and defense 120% up, whereas this is only 100% up. His super is immense damage and lowers defense greatly. The links, once you do have him Dokkan Awaken, his TUR form is Strongest Clan in Space, Thirst for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Universe's Most Malevolent, and Fierce Battle. Let me look something up here real quick. Obviously, the Tech Cooler does also get a Dokkan Awaken as well, which is friggin' fantastic. I was actually just talking about that in a video the other day, and I was like, and someone tweeted at me and was like, wait, because you could see it, right? You could see it in the news, and someone was like, Nano, Tech Cooler is getting a Dokkan Awaken, so pretty awesome that he is. So I was actually wrong. So with I was wondering, I was trying to remember Broly's exact passive, but Broly's exact passive is with an additional super attack when key is 8 or more. So close, very close to what Blue Vegito does, but Cooler himself is guaranteed an additional attack, and occasionally the attack may be an additional super attack. Which I'm definitely ready to see what they do. Obviously, it will be a supernova, but I am actually ready to see what they do with this guy's super attack. So let's talk about this Tech Cooler that is getting a Dokkan Awaken, which is pretty fantastic, actually. I don't have that card on JP yet. I do have him on Global, unless I'm mistaken. I'm fairly certain I do have him on Global. But Tech Cooler's leader skill is going to be AGL, Tech, and Fizz types, Key +2, HP, attack, and defense 30% up. His passive will be attack 90% up at start of turn, and his super is supreme damage and rare chance to stun. Also, real quick, I don't think, I gave credit obviously to the official DBZ Dokkan Battle Twitter account and Hadosama7, but on top of that, obviously, I'm getting some help here from the subreddit as well. So I'll leave a link down in the description below. You guys can go check it out if you want to for yourselves. But definitely a huge shout out to the subreddit. Without them, some of these videos would be possible, but would definitely take a little bit more time to pump out to you guys. So definitely much appreciation to that. As well as if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button. If you guys are enjoying me bringing this content to you fairly quick after it dropping, consider the like button as well. So we also have... I don't know why I'm like, also Harso Mug, throwback. The Cooler from the Baba Shop is also getting a Dokkan Awaken. His leader skill is AGL and Int type keys +2, attack and defense 50% up. Passive is attack and defense 7,500 up at start of turn, and super is supreme damage, which lowers their defense. We're also getting 2 brand new SSR cards to this. Gohan riding Icarus, which is a Tech type. Leader skill is Tech and Fizz type, Key +3, HP and attack and defense 30% up. Passive is for one time when HP is below 30%, attack 200% up, and restore full health, which is not bad. Super is supreme damage and rare chance to stun, as well as a brand new AGL SSR Salza. Depending on where you are, I think the Japanese translation is Thouser. I've always called him Salza, so that's what we call him here in this video as well. Leader is all type key plus 2, and defense 20%, attack and defense 20% up. Passive is AGL and tech key plus 2, attack and defense 20% up, and super is supreme damage. It's been one of those days, guys. It's been one of those days that I'm drinking coffee at 8:20 at night. Anyways, so very excited about all these new cards. That Fizz Cooler, you know, this was something I was like, am I going to pull on this banner, or am I going to do some final summons on the Super Saiyan 4 banner? And I was like, hopefully, you know, we get everything gets data mined and we get to see what's going on, so I can know exactly what I want to do. And it does appear I'm probably going to go ahead and keep my hands off of the Super Saiyan 4 banners, go ahead and let those go away, and I'm going to go ahead and save some stones and be ready to go on this cooler event. So definitely stay tuned to the channel, because we will absolutely be doing summons on this banner. And yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I have a very good spot for this cooler on my extreme team, and I will be able to run a very solid physical team as well over on the JP version. So I'm actually very excited for this. And as I've said in previous videos, Cooler is one of my favorite villains in general. I know he's not considered canon because he is in the movies, but in these games he absolutely is canon. So as far as these games goes, Cooler has always been a very favorite character of mine back in Budokai days. And I guess it's kind of been hard for him to be an absolute favorite character here in Dokkan Battle, because I guess when I first started, I farmed up the intelligence one and got him Dokkan Awakened to his final form, and I used him for a bit. But of course, once I started throwing stones at the game, obviously I got better and better units, and eventually the Cooler got pushed out. But still, Cooler is a very favorite character of mine, and I'm very excited to see him getting some solid attention like this. I wondered how they would follow up Super Saiyan 4s, like actually follow it up. Like the banner is legitimately going away tomorrow, and or within I think like 24 to 48 hours, the banner will be gone. So I wondered how they would follow that up, and honestly, this is not a bad way to do it. So this is definitely a brand new leader skill we will be seeing a lot on a bunch of new units coming to the game. So definitely be ready for that. I assume, you know, a bunch of talk has always been about Super Android 17, so I can only imagine Super Android 17 will be similar to this, if not exactly like that leader skill. Extreme, insert type, key plus 3, HP attack and defense 120% up. Super insert type, key plus 1, HP attack defense 50% up, with a passive attack probably similar to something like that. So definitely a fun time to playing Dokkan Battle, at least in my opinion. I don't know, I enjoy seeing these units like this. Power creep is absolutely real, because until we we can sit here and we can talk about all this all we want, but until we get to actually see like an extreme Fizz team or a mono Fizz team running with this guy as the leader, before we get to see an extreme team with this guy now replacing another character potentially, we're not going to truly know what he's doing to the meta and what he's doing to the game until we actually get hands-on experience with him. But I can tell you right now, obviously a unit this powerful by himself, once we get to see him inside a team, it's going to be freaking ridiculous. Plus, obviously, he has all the links that you would want from a TUR extreme type, at least for the most part. So yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous, guys. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous, and I guarantee you're gonna see this guy on a team with Golden Frieza for sure, and it's gonna be awesome. So anyways, guys, that is gonna wrap up today's news. We will obviously have a video dropping tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. But guys, like I said, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I think I always point that way, but I actually think it is that way. So consider hitting the subscribe button that's over there probably, or wherever it is way down below me. And especially if you're on mobile, you probably gotta like turn it up and then hit subscribe. But you guys know what I'm saying. And also consider the like button as well if you enjoyed this video. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix here signing off, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.